think that if you drive interest rates down to zero and all the countries print money like crazy, it's lifted the asset boat for everybody. And I think it really is. So they didn't have anything else to do in the Great Recession. And so they took the only weapon they had and used it aggressively. I don't think we should quarrel with that. It did cause the people who were already rich to get richer. But that wasn't done on purpose or anything like that. And I think that will correct automatically.
Do you think we should still be using that weapon aggressively, which is what President Trump would like to see happen? He wants them to cut interest rates again, I think he said by 1%, and also push up quantitative easing once again.
I am so afraid of a democracy getting the idea that you can just print money to solve all problems. And eventually, I know that will fail. Singapore, which has a marvelous economy, has zero debt. If I were running the world, I would like the United States to be in that position. That is not the typical. That's nobody's position. No, all these politicians in Europe and America have learned to print money.
And if we keep at these extraordinary measures for the Fed, I guess not just the Fed here, but central banks around the globe.
Yes, but who knows when money printing runs out of control? And at the end, if you print too much, you end up in something like Venezuela.
You're not suggesting that happens anytime soon?
No, but I don't like the idea. And both parties, you have politicians say, what we learned is we can print all the money we want.
Right.
We don't have to raise taxes, we just print.
Warren, you share those concerns?
Yeah, I probably could not have conceived of a world as recently as 10 years ago. I would not have conceived of a world where you would have full employment, 5% budget deficits, with actually the probability of those rising from that level, and at the same time have the long bond at 3%. I would have said that couldn't happen. And then people now, you have this modern monetary theory, which there's no question you should borrow, any country should borrow money in its own currency. I mean, that is not like it's some great discovery or something's been announced, but
no, it can be overdone.
Yeah, and that's the point. I mean, that hasn't solved anything. Just to say, well, it's much safer to borrow money in your own currency, but the convergence of these factors would have seemed impossible to me, and generally, if I feel something is impossible, it's going to change over time. I don't know in what way, but I don't think we can continue to have these variables in this relationship. Now, if we can, then stocks are ridiculously cheap.